It's Tiff from Soul to Soul 85, and I am here with your, I don't know what I'm doing with this camera and this tripod. Okay. I'm here with your Love Quickie. This is for my fire signs, singles and couples. This will go from today, which is Wednesday, November 29th, to Wednesday, December 6th. And I just want to let you know that, in that time frame, coming up this first week of December, we will experience a Mercury retrograde. Don't be afraid of that. But during this time, just know that you'll see a lot of people, situations, you'll see a lot of things happening again or presenting themselves again. And you have to ask yourself, is this an opportunity or is this a stumbling block? Is this to see if I've moved past this already? Or, is it something that I fucked up and now I have the opportunity, I got a second chance. So just be mindful of that and think about, put yourself first and think about what's best for you. That's the best way I can say it. I'm not feeling the best, so to save time, I've already laid down your spread. If that's an issue and you'd rather see me shuffle and pull the cards, just let me know below in the comments. But just trying to save time here. Of course, for the tarot, I use the Aquarian tarot deck. And then over top of those, I use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so crowning the reading, you had the Page of Cups. With this Page of Cups, I feel like these are new feelings. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. That's the first thing I heard when I pulled the card was new feelings. This could also be a water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I don't always like to talk about signs, but that's what it could be. And it could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that's younger than you. Or you could have one of those signs in your chart, your rising or moon. Again, I don't know if I said it. This is the Love Quickie for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I wasn't sure if I said that or not. Anywho, this is also a card about a playful energy. I feel like this is accepting your emotions and your feelings. I just feel like for some of you, y'all just really adore a water sign. Okay, I'm a water sign, hey, but I'm also a fire sign rising. So yeah, I know, right? All right, so also if this does not resonate with you, you can still check your rising and moon in the other readings. Sometimes that helps. All right, so you got calling in your soulmate, and it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So some of y'all are single, right? And y'all don't want to be single anymore. So you use your prayers and affirmations to bring in the person you want. Remember to be very specific with your prayer. Don't just be saying, oh God, bring me a woman. Oh God, bring me a man. Be specific. Oh God, bring me a pretty woman. Okay, you just want him to bring you a pretty woman. There's thousands of pretty women. What do you really want? A kind, caring woman? Do you want a career woman? What do you want? What kind of man do you want? You want him tall and handsome with money, but how do you want him to act? Do you want him to be kind? How do you want him to treat you? How do you want him to treat other people? You know what I mean? So be very specific. One thing that I would suggest is make a list and really work on and examine and fine tune the list, 2, 3, 4 times. I've made a list about the kind of person I want and worked on it for a week before. So be real specific, all right, so you can manifest it. 2, this could be 2 people. This could be somebody that you already know and they're just away from you or apart from you right now, okay? This says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, okay? So if you're not with that person you love, you know that if you just concentrate and focus, it'll bring y'all together. Or I would even say for my people that are married and in a relationship, maybe that spark is going a little bit. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, just visualize how you want the marriage to be, how you want the relationship to be, okay? And think positive, right? Then you have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And I feel for some of you, this is talking about substance abuse, alcohol, sex addiction, things like that. I think it's interfering with the thought patterns and the thinking in the relationship. Or maybe you staying out drunk all night kicking it, or maybe you're working too much, but it's something like that, and it's affecting your thoughts. Okay, so I feel like once you lay off whatever this thing is that you're doing too much of, and all of us are guilty of that sometimes, like, man, I know I'm drinking too much, or I know I'm working too much overtime, whatever it is. I feel like once you scale back from those addictions, you will be able to think clearly with this Ace of Swords. I feel like this is a sharp mind, sharp thinking. You're going to know what you want. And remember, you have to know what you want before you can start visualizing something and calling it into your life. Okay? Whew, that's deep. All right. Also, I have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay? So I feel like it is crucial in any type of relationship, not just romance. I mean your relationship with your family, your friends, your co-workers, your boss, whomever. You have to speak from the heart. You have to allow the other person to speak from the heart. This is a good time to say what's on your mind. This is a good time to hear what's on their mind. All right, whether you're in a relationship or you've just started dating someone, or you like someone and it hasn't even gotten to that point, tell them how you feel. Ask them how they feel. Okay, I see the Star card in reverse. This makes me think that things are good, but they could be better if you say what's on your mind. A transformation wants to take place and you've been pushing that away, but something is trying to change, something wants to change for the better. Okay, so remember to speak your mind and say what's on your mind, and don't stuff your feelings down. A lot of times when we are overindulging in something, or addictions, either on our part or the other person's part, it's because they're stuffing their feelings down. So maybe this isn't you. Maybe this is your partner that's drinking too much. Every time you have an argument, they just want to hurry up and have sex so y'all don't have to talk about it. Make sure you are opening up a safe space for not only for you to say what's on your mind, but for them to say what's on their mind as well. Excuse me. Catching a little cold, got a little tickle in my throat. Okay. Then you have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. However, I see this death card in reverse. So for some of you, it's like y'all want to have a heart-to-heart conversation to let this person know, like, hey, I gotta go because I'm in love with somebody else, or I'm not in love with you anymore. But I feel like the chemistry to this person is stopping you from leaving. Okay, does that make sense? It's like there may be somebody in your life and you know you can't get what you want from them for whatever reason. This could be somebody who is emotionally unavailable, or somebody that's already in another relationship, but y'all love each other. Sometimes this might be the codependency. It might be a codependent relationship with somebody that's not available, but y'all are just so attracted to each other that you don't want to leave it alone. That's why you got this death in reverse, because it's like you're refusing to make the fresh start. Okay, somebody's at my door, I think. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. But like I was saying, it's like you and a person, it's like y'all have some kind of codependent relationship. Y'all have to talk to each other. It might be a friendship, and maybe that this person has been there for you, but it's really time for it to be over. And one or both of you are reluctant to call it quits. So there's a few different messages here. You know, how can you call in your soulmate if you with this person that you know is unavailable, right? Okay, and then underneath the deck, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. And really what I see with this Seven of Swords is something's going on, and you know, y'all not going to get away with it. So if it is a third-party relationship, either it has been exposed or is going to be exposed. I also see with this card, somebody wanting to pick up all their shit and walk away. But for some reason, they have not done that. Okay? And funny, what's coupled with that card is this love yourself first. Okay, this says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So you have to think about what is going to be best for you. All right, bottom line. Okay, now lastly, I'm just going to add a couple of cards from my Surrender deck by Judith Orloff. And this is for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if you would like a personal reading, the information is below, as well as the information on how to follow me on social media. I would love to see you there as well. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, so you have surrendered to prayer. So like I said, some people are like reluctant to make this fresh start. It's something that is difficult to walk away from. And you might not know what to do, all right? So give it to God. It says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So you'll know what to do, all right? Underneath the deck, you have surrender to joy. And it says the key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So a lot of us are faced with some difficult decisions. You know, that's a part of life. But remember that there's always something to be happy about. So just have gratitude, and whatever the situation is, give it over to God. I really feel like more clear thinking will come in soon, and it's going to be over whether you end it or not. I feel like it'll soften the blow if you end it rather than something destructive happening. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.